Dragon Ball!
Yes. I'm making comments, see? So I'm just looking at like all the different things that I've done so far and like what are the limitations that are constraining me to do more with it to really get what I want, you know?
What do you have in food?
Oh, nothing. That was one of the earliest ones,
Mm.
you know? So it's just making pictures of food.
Mm-hmm. Do Dragon Ball now.
Okay, look at this, man. So cool.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like
want this sushi.
this is like as the sun sets over the bustling streets of Tokyo, a traditional
I
sushi
want
chef
to go to Tokyo just to eat sushi.
cuts an assortment of vibrant fresh seafood. Wow. Okay. But anyway, let's do Dragon Ball Z. We're gonna make a new table, and we're gonna say so this one is new. I'm trying to get it in there, but that's not there yet. So that here you can import another file, right? It's way better if it's here because it's a source.
Mm.
So the context would be list Dragon Ball Z episodes.
Yeah.
Let's start with 20.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what it gets. And then we can ask for a summary.
Yeah.
And maybe after that, we'll ask the AI like the best idea to kind of for art about this episode or something.
Mm-hmm.
And also the required context for like how the characters look, maybe, right?
Mm-hmm.
After the episode,
Yeah.
so that it knows better, and then we can use the context plus the description of the fan art and throw that into Stable Diffusion XL. I think that would be great. Yeah, and then we should have it, right?
Also, you don't.
Should have some art.
You don't open. I mean, you don't open, then click here to add a column anymore.
No, we click here at rows because we start with creating some rows. Basically, there's a row sources and there's column sources. So this one would create a column, but here in this case we're creating nothing for existing rows because there are no rows.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we have to create rows first. I hope it will.
It's busy.
I think the problem here is that I ask it to come up with 20 episodes, and maybe it gives a summary. So I wasn't specific enough. List 20. List the titles of 20 Dragon Ball Z episodes. I think this specificity will be better. So let's try it. It's still busy. It might still come up with the result of the first query, but then we have both. I think this one will definitely be faster. Yeah. So this is apparently the second one finished completing. Maybe the first one got stuck or an error or something. Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to ask for summary because I have no idea what this is about. I hope ChatGPT knows. It does know Rick and Morty really well, but maybe Dragon Ball Z even better, or maybe less. We don't know. So give me a summary of Dragon Ball Z episodes. Item.
That's it,
right?
Yeah.
A short summary will be better. Yeah. I think that's it. Okay, so we're selecting them all. I moved that. Calculate if empty.
So you don't have control of the generations.
What do you mean?
Like, for example, you have a column and it's very busy and very slow. Can't you stop one column and to let the other one continue?
No.
Something like that.
No, there currently there's no way to cancel your generations. That's not there yet, but of course I want to add that later. But anyway, so we have the item, we have the summary. I think these summaries look pretty well. Of course, I really don't know if it's true. It might make up stuff, but it doesn't matter. We're creating fan art for the episode, and we'll throw away the stuff that we don't like. So now let me just ask for some background, context. So let me say ChatGPT, consider this Dragon Ball Z episode summary. I think that was the name of the variable. List the characters in this app mentioned in this episode and how they look, right? Should we be more specific here? How they look, how they physically look. Yeah, I don't know. We can probably make this more specific, but let's see what it comes up with like this. And just please note the amount of credit we're spending here. In this case, we start with $8.06. And I guess that
Piccolo is a green guy.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it seems that it doesn't cost a lot.
Goku.
You see it even seems free almost. Okay. What 8.6 we started or 8.4?
Don't
Whoa.
But it was 8.6 before.
Okay. Well, anyway, whatever it is, I think it's not that expensive. But this is great.
Whoa, each character.
Yeah, so this is great. Now we know how they look, right? So I think this would be very useful to put in the as a fan art context for the generation. So now we can ask for a fan art idea. Consider this Dragon Ball Z episode in this episode we have these characters. Context, right? Come up with fan art with a description of a visual drawing about this fan art. Maybe we don't need to say the context. Maybe that's for the image prompts, right? Yeah. The description of a drawing fan art about this episode. Okay.
You're not put context?
In 1 or 2 sentences, like 2 or 3 maybe. No, I think we should put the context here. So I'm not sure how good this Stable Diffusion is with context. But this could be like now it knows how everybody looks, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we say the fan art idea.
Okay.
So that was my idea. I'm not sure if it works like that. And then we take the first picture. Basically, I think this is already it. So let's run this for this column alone, or actually these three maybe. Let's see what happens. So now it's first generating the idea, and then it's immediately generating the image. See? So the image in this case, it will contain the context as well as the fan art idea. I'm not sure how many tokens Stable Diffusion XL will take. But it might work. Oh, there we go. It's done. Wow.
What?
It's interesting.
Why that is curious?
I don't know. In an epic
Holy
display
shit.
of Gohan's transformation, the fan art depicts the young, half Saiyan enveloped a brilliant aura of energy.
Saiyajin.
Shattered rocks and determined Piccolo. So I think this prompt, especially since we also have this entire context, is still quite complex for Stable Diffusion XL.
Whoa, Piccolo.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, so in Dragon Ball Z, the foreground Piccolo charges a special beam cannon, determined by radius, while Goku strains the old radius in place. The background is filled with the conflicting energies of the battle as fate of Goku hangs in the balance. I mean,
there's just Piccolo.
there's just Piccolo here. Maybe it's too much to generate it with the context. We can also try to do it without context. What do you think? Or maybe ask for a context in a very short way. Does that help, you think?
Yeah, maybe.
Because
It's a lot.
it's a lot, right? Yeah. So I'm not sure if that will work either. Like also it seems like
Maybe it just use a fan art.
Yeah, just the fan art. Let's see what happens. Or maybe Dragon Ball Z episodes item, and maybe it already is enough context, so it's only the title of the thing. So let's do that for these rows. So again, first it will generate the fan art idea. I think this could be cool. And now it only has extra context of the episode name and that it's Dragon Ball Z. Otherwise it might not know that it's Dragon Ball Z. That's kind of important. Whoa. So I like this one. I like it. Nice. Whoa! Amazing.
Hey, let me read what.
Okay, so the faces are definitely not great. But that's something we can improve maybe later if we have access to the like there's a lot of models for face enhancement. So this is a fan art piece where Gohan's immense power surges through his veins as he morphs into a colossal great ape, towering over his allies. Wow. I love it. Okay.
Nice. It's good to have out
we spent about 20 cents only. It's great. I like it more without the context, I think. So let's generate the rest. And see what it comes up with these other episodes. And by the way, I'm definitely gonna run this one again once we have access to DALL-E 3 in another video. Waiting for this one. Sometimes they fail. This one seems to have failed. nothing.
Whoa.
It's fighting a dragon. Very cool. Captivating fan art. I don't know what Stable Diffusion is doing, but it very often comes up with a multitude of the same character. I don't know why. This one definitely doesn't look great.
Yeah. That's cool.
But I like it, although of course there's some problems. They're not
Yeah.
all great, but like the details are sometimes a bit off. I will look into which models I need to use to improve the details. There are AI models that can do that. If you are watching this and you know if you have any tips for me, I'm quite new to image prompt engineering, so I can and also all the models that are available. Wow, this one is really cool. Gohan goes bananas. Oh man. So yeah, I hope you like it. If you want, I'll share the link in this video so you can try this yourself. You can go to this URL and you can start creating more rows like this. I'll just do one example where I generated for 5 more. So let's go. So as you can see, it's generating rows, and now it's immediately pulling through all the columns until it gets the image. I'm not sure, of course, it might still create something about the same episode, because we don't check for the previously generated items. But you can see that, of course, every time it's a bit random, so it will definitely come up with different fan art. So now we just generated 5 more fan arts in a very short time.
Wow, that's nice.
Wow, yeah. I mean, the details are off again, but that's something I hope I can improve in the coming days or weeks. Nice.
Whoa.
Cool. Oh, that's Piccolo. And this one? He's making
Yeah.
a ball. Okay. So, I hope you like it. I spent about 50 cents making this video. I hope it was worth it. Thank you.